Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Ultimate Golf VIP Tournament Special, a brand new feature dropping in the game where we have the opportunity to bring in some fun guests. They're going to play a tournament, and then you at home have the chance to play alongside with them in a live replay. And how that's going to work is you're going to play hole for hole with them. You're going to see their shots, you're going to see their adjustments, and have the chance to compete against some fun challenges that we create and a chance to win some rewards. For our very first one, we have a very special guest. This is not her first time playing Ultimate Golf. She competed in one of our original celebrity VIP tournaments. She's a CBS broadcaster, recently named Golf Media's biggest star. You can find her anywhere from the sideline of the Super Bowl to the clubhouse at Augusta. Welcome back to Ultimate Golf, Amanda Renner.
You made me sound way cooler than I actually am, but thank you. I'm excited to be here, and I did just upgrade my bag, which I realized might have been a mistake before this because I don't know if I know how to use everything, so you might have to help me throughout this round.
That is what I am here to do. We're going to get you through this. We're going to have some fun doing it. So we are going to start off with, I believe, one of your home courses where you live now, with Torrey Pines.
It is. It sounds like such a humble brag to say, doesn't it? But yeah, that is my home course. I'm a local San Diego resident, which means I get to go tee it up there with my husband for like $50 anytime I want, which is very cool.
That is one of the cool things about Torrey Pines is not a lot of people know it is owned and operated by the city of San Diego.
Right. So if you live in San Diego proper, you get your little resident card and you can go up there and play for almost nothing, which is a very fun thing. And it doesn't get any easier, spoiler alert, no matter how many times you play. It's a very difficult course.
I have a feeling, so we're going to play Torrey Pines in the game right now, and I think you're going to set a personal best score. I'm going to give you the guarantee that you will when we play this in the game right now. And you know what? I think whenever you're ready, I'm ready. You can go and tee off on hole one.
Okay, let's do this. Do you think? I hope the rough isn't as terrible as it is in real life, because I would say that's usually my problem.
So our goal here is we're going to keep you out of the rough. We'll see if we can go all 18 holes with avoiding the rough. So the first little tidbit I'm going to give you here is before we take our shot, in that bottom left corner is a little ball. If you hit that, we can add spin actually. So if you hit that ball in the bottom left, we're just going to, it'll come up and then you just drag it all the way down. We're just going to add backspin to all these shots. And that's just going to allow you to stay nice and close to the pin. So if you drag it down, you're going to see the backspin apply. There you go.
Okay.
And this is just going to allow us to keep it all nice and tight to the pin as we go.
All right. You weren't very impressed by my drive. I thought you were going to tell me how great that was because I thought that was awesome.
It was something. I'll give you that.
It was 270 yards in the middle of the fairway. If you're going to be this tough of a crowd, then
Wait, we're going to get you up over about 340 in some later holes. Don't you worry about that.
I had no idea I was not performing to my capabilities here.
Oh, not a bad little approach there. Look at this. You're going to have a nice little 10-footer.
Okay.
For birdie? Have you ever birdied number one?
In real life, how dare you ask that question? No, I have not.
Well, there we go. We're off to a fantastic start.
Okay. All right. Now, I will say putting is the strength of my game.
So we're just going to put it so that tip of the guide just kind of in the hole there. Hit the center. And look at this. Off and running, Amanda Renner, 1 for 1, -1, after 1 at Torrey Pines. Top of the leaderboard.
I'm going to screen grab the scorecard.
All right, so this brings us to hole 2 at Torrey Pines. We'll see if we can get you a 2 under after 2. This is a shorter par 4.
I have done better.
Now, before we get into that,
I've done better on this hole in person than I usually do on the first hole. So we'll see if
Oh, so we're gonna drive this green in one here, actually. So if you go to that ball spin again, and then you add top spin to it instead of back spin. So now you're gonna drag it up. There you go. And then we're just gonna let loose a little grip it and rip it here on hole 2. And we're gonna get you right up on that green.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't like the sounds of that. Get going, ball. Well, when we said we're going to stay out of the rough, that might have been a lie.
You know what? We stayed out of the bunker, so I'll take what
I would much rather a rough shot than a bunker
this
shot.
elevated
here.
green is not easy. I have found myself in these bunkers more times than I can count. So that was realistic, if nothing else. All right.
So this is just going to be a case of just line it up, put that guide right in the hole, and then just take a shot just like you normally would.
Are we working with some backspin here or no?
You can, whatever spin you like.
Okay. Feels like you've already quit on me. You already disappointed me about that rough.
I have not. No. Wait, hang on. Let's go back in. We got to move our target.
Okay.
We want to move our target.
Okay.
So go back in the aim. There you go. So see, there's a little target where your landing spot is. We can go, yeah. So now we can move that around. So make it so the end of that blue line, so you can see that's where like the projected ball line is, where that's going to go into the hole. We're going to put the end of that line into the hole. All right, and we are away. Let's see if she can make the save from the rough. Hit it! Oh! You know what? There's nothing wrong with a birdie here on number 2. That was for eagle.
That's a word I've never heard describing any of my games. So that's exciting. Okay.
So if she hits this putt, she's going to be -2 after 2.
Which is pretty good, right? We're like cooking with some grease then.
Oh, that is spectacular. Easy putt. And just like that, Amanda Renner -2 after 2.
Watch out, world.
So Amanda, as I understand it, you kind of grew up with golf, and I think there's even a story where your grandparents met on a golf course.
They did.
Do you still get out and play much?
You know, I will say I play more during football season than I do when I'm covering golf, because at some point you need a break, right? When you're on a golf course, 23 weeks a year. During the golf season, I need kind of to get away from it, but during football season, I play a decent amount when I'm home, which is fun. It's a good little balance.
That's amazing. So I'm up in Canada, so our golf season is about 6 weeks. It is no, it's obviously longer than that, but it is very short.
Okay, now.
So number 3, tricky par 3.
It is.
So you can see here, so you're kind of at the end range of your club there. So if we go up a little bit, you can into the next club. There we go. Now we add full backspin back.
Okay. So what did I have? I don't even know what club I had in there. Help me out here.
So you're good now. So you're on the Bigfoot, which is our version of a long iron in the game.
Okay. So do I?
And we'll just get you going. We're going to add full backspin on that shot.
Okay. All right. There we go.
And then, so the wind's going to move it a little bit from the left to the right. So if you just want to move it just a little bit left of the hole, and then go ahead and hit your shot, and we're going to have a nice, easy putt for birdie.
All right, this is the signature hole, so I'm really putting a lot of pressure on myself.
And you can see the elevation change in the game. It will be pretty much exactly what it is on the actual course.
That is correct. It is.
There you go.
It's one of the most beautiful views in all of golf, and it's not even close. And then you add in, if it's a perfect day, you have the paragliders floating right over top of you. It is It is what makes people fall in love with the game. It's like a postcard, and it's unbelievable, whether your shot's good or not.
It's definitely one of those holes where you get your foursome together, you stand on the tee, and then you get the guys behind you. Hey, can you snap a quick photo?
All of the photos. All of the photos.
Yeah. So we're still on the birdie train here. That's 3 in a row.
Yep.
I'm going to say you have not done that on the real course before.
Again, so rude, but also very accurate. So you're not wrong.
So this brings us to hole 4. You can see the uphill coming off the tee, rising to the green here. Again, right along that ocean. I imagine you get some of those trade winds kick up in the afternoon at Torrey Pines. This one, those bunkers to the right probably gobble up a whole ton of balls.
Yes, they do. And then, of course, famous Black's Beach is right there on your left as well. So this is another really iconic hole. I would say it's probably a local favorite for sure. I don't know if it gets enough love on television that it maybe deserves, but...
So very good drive. Watch the distance on this one.
Okay, good. So
310.
I was not handling it well. That you did not approve of my previous drive, and I thought it was good. That was hard for my ego to take.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. 310. We're gonna get you way more than that.
Okay, let's see what we're working with here.
So this one's just gonna be exactly like the next one. You can pull your target up a little bit, switch over into the next club, and then just let it fly.
Okay.
You keep going. Keep pushing it a little more so it switches to the next club.
There we go.
There you go. Perfect. Oh, there you go. And then, so the wind's going to move it a little from the coming off the ocean there, but you're fine. You're going to have like a 7-footer for a birdie here.
Let's see.
And look at this approach. Oh, I was close. 666.
Yeah, that you could actually be in with those kind of predictions right there. That was pretty impressive, actually.
Hit this putt, and then we're off to number 5. And we're going to talk one little quick question about some hockey.
Okay. I hope you're going to just be asking me about the ring.
No. I don't.
The Canadian Open. That's about as far as my.
No, we're good. All right, Amanda. In 2019, you were up in Canada for the Canadian Open at the Hamilton Golf and Country Club, which is actually just down the road from me. I walk by it all the time. And while you were walking those fairways broadcasting, you wore a Team Canada hockey jersey.
I did.
Thank you, Instagram, for allowing me to catch that. And now I also know that you interned for the Islanders way back in the day.
I did.
So, myself being a Canadian, and we're a big hockey family, can you do you still watch hockey games, or can you at least lie to me and say that you do watch the odd hockey game?
Okay, so I will tell you, by the way, I just think I had my record drive there with 315 yards. So we're not going to let that just go unnoticed. But I love to go to hockey games. I went to a Rangers game last season. I will go to any, I think live hockey is one of the most fun things of all time. I will be honest with you, though, I do not watch a ton of it on television, so I hope you'll forgive me, but I love it, and I love to be there in person anytime I can be.
Absolutely. Live hockey games, there's something about the action and the ice and of course the cold beers that absolutely, it's such a fun fan sport to watch.
The cold
live.
Beers that stay cold. Oh no, that wasn't very good.
See, look how quickly your standards have changed playing this online game. Because if you shot that in real life, you would have been jumping up, cheering. Did you see that approach? And here already, you're disappointed with a fairly easy routine chip.
Okay, but you have to talk. You're going to have to talk me through this chip in right here.
We're good. So we're just going to go. You're going to move that target up like we did before. Put the end of the target line right in the hole. And then if you just take your shot and, yeah, there you go. Perfect. Now just take your shot like normal. And we are going to continue this birdie train. No, you're good. It'll save it. It's in the hole. 5 for 5.
Wow. I have a very false sense of confidence right now with my golf game. I'm on a heater right now. So you know how much I love going to hockey games. Have you been to the Canadian Open yet and seen the rink, which is like one of the coolest combinations of golf and hockey, which I feel like are two of Canada's favorite sports?
They absolutely. You could throw a little curling in there if you wanted to, but yes, I was at that one in Hamilton. Actually, I saw a little Florida Georgia line. I think on the Friday night.
I was there too.
Oh, look at that! We're like practically best friends.
Know.
Yes, actually, we do outdoor rinks here in Canada all the time. I've got a couple kids that play competitive hockey, and so we make our own outdoor rinks.
No, I meant the par 3, the famous par 3. They turned into a hockey rink at the Canadian Open.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. No, oh, jeez, I wasn't there for that one.
Oh, you haven't seen it. You got to go. So every Canadian Open, they take one par 3 on the golf course and turn it into a hockey rink. And it is awesome.
How Canadian is that?
It's the most Canadian, and it is the most fun. Okay, let's see.
Well, I guess I know what I'm doing next July.
All right, so I'm trying to get this blue line to go in there, but it will not. So what are your tips here?
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna back up a bit, and instead of adding backspin, let's add a little topspin.
Let's do it. Okay. And then...
So there you go. So now we can back our target up a bit.
Okay. You're fixing all of my toes, by the way. So
Oh, you should. I can do it in an online golf game, but I am horrible in real life.
I hope other people are learning like this, like I am, because this is extremely helpful. But yeah, so they put all the boards around, just like it's a hockey rink. And whenever there's a good shot on the green... I don't know if mine would have qualified right there, but they slam the boards, right? Like a goal was just scored. And then if it's bad, they boo you like they do at the Phoenix Open. It's very fun.
As Canadians, we will find a hockey reference in absolutely everything that we do.
Well, why not?
Birdie train continues. She's 6 for 6, ladies and gentlemen. 6 under.
That was the eagle.
Well, did you eagle that? Oh, look at this. We have an eagle on number 6.
You were trying to take
We are -7.
That's right.
I forgot we were playing the par 5. -7 after 6, Amanda Renner.
Killing it.
So as we can see on the scorecard there, Amanda, we had a little Amanda B action, which I think was back in the old VIP Royale days. Obviously, there's a little bit of a name change there. Big life changes for Amanda.
I know. I'm now ABR, so that is a good point that I do need to change that. I got married in March, and yes, my last name is now Renner, which I have not done a great job of changing that legally. I need to get on all that paperwork, so I'm going to add this one to the list.
So someone like you that does a ton of travel with work, and you've been all over the world. Actually, I saw a little sandboarding in Dubai at one point, which looked super cool. So where do you go? Where do you go on a honeymoon when you've practically been?
So
everywhere?
we actually did a little tour, quick little jaunt around Europe because I wanted my husband to fall in love with some of my favorite places. So we went to Paris for 2 days, and then we went to Tuscany, and then we went to Florence, and we ended in Rome, and we just ate our way through everywhere, and it was wonderful.
That sounds absolutely amazing. I'm jealous.
Very fun. And now every time we go to an Italian restaurant, my husband demands that we have tiramisu. So that is one size. I'm pretty sure that honeymoon weight that we thought we'd be losing now just is a constant because that's how he eats normally now.
So now that you've eaten Italian food in Italy, are you like pasta snobs now when you try and eat it in back home?
I don't think so. I think No. Now we just want to eat it even more, and drink more wine. All of it's actually negatively impacted our health, but improved our fun factor. So, you can't win them all. Have you ever played,
Nice.
how many different countries have you played golf in?
I play golf in Canada and the United States, and that is about it.
I was just thinking, obviously with the Ryder Cup in Rome, it'd be so fun to be able to go play golf over there.
So, talking about Europe, so let's switch hats a little here to the NFL. So the NFL, we haven't seen an expansion since 2002 with the Texans. And so recently we've started getting into more of this international stuff.
We have.
And how do you feel about the talk of having a European division? So we're talking one or two teams maybe in London, a couple on the mainland Europe. What are your thoughts on this?
I think obviously the interest is there. I think the demand is there. Every time the NFL goes out of the States, it's sold out immediately. People love it. So the interest is certainly there. I just don't logistically know how that works when you have to travel back to the States for the majority of your games. You know what I'm saying? Like, the travel already for these guys is a grind, going from East Coast to West Coast on a short week and navigating all of that. I think people obviously much smarter than me would figure that out. But I think if they figure out how to do that, it would be a massive success. And I think that is the goal, right? Like, just like we try to grow the game of golf globally, I think growing the game in terms of football in the NFL, I think that would be unbelievable to start to see true NFL fans all over the world. It would be very cool. It would be very cool. So Joe, I'm from Pittsburgh, so I grew up a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Do you have a team that you're loyal to in the NFL?
So I grew up in Vancouver, so it was Seahawks for a lot of the time growing up. I came to Ontario, where I am now, about 20 years ago now. So now it's all about the Bills. They're exciting to watch. Josh Allen in every fantasy football league is an absolute beast, and then you get the fun things like a whole pile of snow randomly falling on a random Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, I did that game. That was my crew. And we landed in Buffalo just in time for us to tell us the game was moved to Detroit. And I spent 17 minutes in Buffalo, turned right back around with our analyst, James Lofton, and took our butts right back to Detroit, which was obviously the right decision. But none of us had the right clothes because all of us just had all of our heated 17 layers for snow and nothing for a perfect weather indoor dome game, which was interesting.
So when we go back and watch the feed and there's little beads of sweat coming off, we know it's because you were a little over-prepared.
Yes, and you know what? It's always better to be over-prepared than under-prepared, especially with a situation like that. Okay, so do you think I should do top spin or back spin here, since I'm from the rough?
Top spin. We want to make the green here in two, seeing as how we had a little bit of an errant drive.
Well, I was hoping you weren't going to notice that.
So if we just have our spin, there we go. Now this needle's going to move quick on you. So now we're going to test your hand-eye coordination. Now, you should have good hand-eye coordination considering you were a collegiate athlete.
I mean, washed-up Division II volleyball player.
Doesn't matter. The resume still says collegiate athlete.
I know, that might be a little misleading, though, for how my skills, for what my skills actually were. But,
all right, we're gonna make you hit this shot. We don't want you to miss one. We want to stay on the train here, so we're gonna guide you a little more than the other one. So let's go into your spin and let's go full top spin.
Full top spin.
Full top spin. There we go. And then now we're gonna back it up until the end. The tip of that guide's we're just falling into the hole.
Got it.
Okay, and now we're just going to cheat it a little bit on the left side. So go kind of just barely on the left side of the hole. Just so it's still almost going in, but not quite.
Split the dip.
And then, there you go. And then you're going to go ahead and hit your shot.
All right.
And hopefully, if she gets an ultimate shot here, which she did, we can say no! Just off the left edge, 857. That's all right, though. We're still going to get the birdie. We're still going to get the birdie.
I do blame you for that, though, because if I just would have aimed in the hole and not just outside like my caddy told me to, that would have gone in. I think you're getting a little nervous.
Never fails. It's always the caddy's fault.
I've learned a thing or two covering these guys on the PGA Tour.
You can cut me from 10 to 9%. So what does that put us? We were 7, we were 8, we're what, 9 under at the turn, 10 under at the turn. We saved birdie there. Not a bad start.
Am I getting into like record-setting levels here?
I shot a -20 after 9 holes on this one once.
That was demoralizing.
I thought you'd already cut it. Hadn't we cut it? All right, Amanda, we found ourselves in the rough once again, but we're going to make a little save here.
I hate how disappointed you always sound to me when that happens.
No, we all did this. You're way ahead of where I first started when I was first playing this game.
Okay. I mean, I will tell you, I do tend to play this at an addictive rate when I'm on my couch.
It is definitely a couch game. Get up there. Get up there. Look at that. That's called a members bounce, I believe.
Well, this course recognizes my golf shots. What can I say, whether it's in real life or on a video game?
I find myself, I'd play this game a lot at night. I'd get the kids to bed. I'd sit outside. I'd, on a nice summer night, maybe open a beverage or two and sit there and play a few rounds of golf.
There's nothing wrong with that. I would say.
Oh, with authority. Back of the cup.
I wasn't going to leave that short.
Nice hole.
I was not going to leave it short.
There was zero chance that was going to be short.
All right.
So back with another par 3, 11 at Torrey Pines. All right, let's see what you can do. Let's see if we've learned something over these first 10 holes.
Oh, this is I'm feeling judged right now. I am feeling judged.
I'm going, here's your challenge, Amanda. Here's your challenge inside of 8 feet. That's the challenge I'm giving you.
Okay. Now, shouldn't it be, I need to go a little bit up more, but it's not changing the club.
It shouldn't, so you can just adjust the aim up. There you go.
You see how it does that?
Keep the same club.
Okay.
So there you go.
You see that red right there and it shakes?
Yes, okay, so that's the max distance that you can do it. So instead of pulling to the middle of the ball right now, you're going to pull just a little bit further down, and that's going to give you that little bit of an overpowered boost on your shot.
All right. We're going for it.
That's a lot.
Is it too much?
Well, we're about to find out. This is when you're a little jacked up. You see it on tour sometimes. Guys get a little too jacked up. Maybe a big crowd or a big fun event, and then they hammer one just like you did.
It wasn't terrible. I'd be thrilled with it.
It definitely was not terrible. You're gonna hit this hard though. Oh.
Okay, I do not need your judgment. My putting has been great until you made me feel judged. Because you know why?
Oh no!
You did that because putting is 99% mental and confidence, and you made me doubt myself. Could not have possibly been.
Well, I guess as a good host, I should take the blame for that. I'll definitely take 100% of the blame for that.
That's what a good caddy does. Oh, that's so sad. And my birdie eagle streak ends on the 11th.
That's all right. All it means is we just need to eagle one of the par fours to get back on track. All right, we got a chance to redeem ourselves here. A little bit of an oopsie on that putt, which was completely 100% my fault, but that's all right. We're gonna get one back here before the end.
Did you hear the sounds you were making as I was lining up my putt? I'm just saying that didn't instill
We need
a lot
the little
of confidence in my stroke.
We need a Marsha with those quiet please.
Right. Which those don't work either, so.
Of course they don't. And now everyone's got a phone on them, and everyone's their flashes.
That's right.
And of course, somebody's yelling mashed potatoes or Baba Booey at some point.
I would say it never gets old, but I don't know if that's the truth. It does make me giggle, though. I don't know why. All right, let's see.
So now we're going to probably want to go back to the backspin, and push it up just a little. Or, you know what, you got this.
See, now you're scared to say anything.
No, I legitimately I am. I'm like, uh-oh.
I won't yell at you, I promise.
I think I get one freebie, and then we unleash the hounds. So Amanda Renner on hole 12 with the Orion. It's going to hang out a little bit to the right. She's going to have a little tester putt. Look at this. Uh-oh. Stay off that hill.
I'm falling apart on this back nine, just like in real life.
You're good. So this one's going to be tricky because you're not going to be able to see it go in. So you might have to hunt and peck a little bit left and right. You'll see what I mean when you pull that ball back.
Yep.
So just, yeah. You're going to have to kind of... There you go. Somewhere where it's green. So you have to go left and right. You're going to be way hard if it's red.
I got that. There we go. There we go.
So now if you go left, there you go. You had it. Yeah.
Get in the...
There you go. No problems. 33-footer. Oh, no. Hard off the lip.
How?
Putting is 99% what?
Mental. That was the 1% though, where it wasn't. I just put myself in a place that I couldn't put myself. That was just bad course management. Bad course management.
We can get it back. We got this.
This is so sad. How is this just as frustrating as my actual game?
The amount of iPads and phones and devices that get thrown, you would not believe it.
I would believe it.
So at the end of the day, you have to remember though, through 12 holes, you were minus 11 at Torrey Pines.
Is that good?
You tell me, minus 11 after 12? That's ridiculous. That's so good.
I thought a lot of things were good, but then you made me question a lot. I think I needed to up my standard of play on here, which we've done today, for sure. You have made me a better version of my ultimate golf self.
I will take it.
Like, my drives have never been this
Look at
good,
that.
so that's great.
Hammered the drive out there. You get a chance at eagle here. And speaking of birds...
Oh, no.
Now, I understand that around Thanksgiving every year, there's a certain turkey trot that happens around your household, and there happen to be some pretty delicious apple cider mimosas in there. Now, here's the question I have for you, though, Amanda Renner. Will you admit to cheating and taking a shortcut so you can get back to those delicious mimosas and not finishing the full 5K?
No, I am actually one of the few that does run almost all of it, and then who cheat. My mom's the cheater. That's why I was calling out that Instagram post. My mom is a freaking cheater. She walks with her dog, Arnold Palmer, and all of a sudden I'm running the whole thing. I'm drenched in sweat, and I turn around and my mom's like two minutes behind me. But you know what? Her priorities are right. She wants to get her dog back for apple cider mimosas, and no one can fault her for that. Have you ever had an apple cider mimosa, by the way? Most underrated cocktail.
I have not. I am a big fan of an apple cider, but I have not had it. I'm assuming it's just mixed with some champagne.
Yeah, champagne, apple cider, throw in a cinnamon stick if you're feeling fancy, and a cinnamon sugar rim, and all of a sudden, boom. I think that was a birdie. We're back. No, that was an eagle. We're really back. Really back.
That was more than a birdie.
Woo!
See, you get Amanda talking about booze, and all of a sudden, she's dropping eagles.
I'd love to say that's not on brand, but it very much is. So here's where I need to learn how to control my emotions, because I'm coming off a high right now. I'm coming off an eagle after some not so great holes. And I need to not get cocky. I needed to stay the course, but I tend to get a little
I think you're getting better with every hole. We just had a couple little glitches there in the middle, which is fine. And I think we're looking at a very strong finish.
Oh. I have been in these bunkers more times than I can count. And I will say, in real life, there is a halfway house a few holes back that maybe I should have provided
we like to call that aiming fluid, me and my buddies. Get a little aiming fluid in you at the turn, which sometimes is responsible for some disastrous back nines and sometimes some immaculate back nines. Absolutely.
You got to find that perfect balance, right?
Look at this, all on her own, nice and easy. She's just dropping birdies. Getting the hole. Oh, thank God. Good job, Amanda.
I've trashed talked
I
you
legitimately
so much
am.
that you're nervous for me to miss for your.
We're doing very well.
This
all right.
is good though. We're doing
The goal
good.
is -20, so we need to go -6 over these next 4, which might happen. I'm saying there's a chance. So let's go full topspin on this. There we go.
Never
And we're just gonna hammer it. Everything you got.
Okay.
Come on, ball.
I'm feeling good. Oh yeah.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, you did. Good job. 305 down the left side.
It's hanging on. I would not say that's probably where a PGA Tour player would want to leave that. I think you want to be more on the right side of the fairway, but we take what we can get.
We are halfway through or almost done a fantastic round here. I like the way you're playing it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Forget the PGA guys. They're not sitting -14 through at this point.
All right. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see if you taught me well.
Easy 7-footer. You got this, and then we got 3 to go.
All right.
Hey, look at this. Back on the birdie train.
That's right. That is right. 5 under on the back 9 right now. I am thrilled with this.
What did we need? -18 to win. That's all you need in this. -18. So we're on track here. Birdie, birdie, birdie.
Oh,
And you're going to be at the top of the leaderboard.
we can do that. All right. Par 3 16th.
This is a pretty long par
Very
3.
familiar.
Does it look this long when you're playing it live?
Yes, it does. And also, you have to remember, like, this course takes its toll on you. So, like, you are tired at this point. You are tired. You are beaten down. If you're like me and you are hitting out of the rough
Now,
constantly,
are
you're
you
completely
a
demoralized.
walk a course kind of person or a ride a course kind of person?
I think it depends. If we do a lot of twilight nines at Torrey, and we'll take a cart because we'll play till dark and we feel like we can get around a little bit faster. But if I'm walking, I prefer to walk. If it's a really nice golf course, a good day out, I would much rather.
Nice birdie! Look at this, all on her own. Oh, my kid's growing up.
All right, 17th. We're getting down to the final stretch. I need to do something here, don't I?
I think we're on track to win right now. It's just if we can get a little bonus stroke in here, get a little clubhouse lead.
All right.
310 down the middle. People would pay a lot of good money to learn how to drive like that.
Now I just need to not.
So this one, you're going to want full backspin on this one. This is a bit of a tricky shot. And then, so just remember the wind is going to push it. So if you're where you're set up to land, we need to start moving just a little bit to account for the wind.
Okay, all right.
That's fine. It's you got a lot of backspin on this. Watch this. It's going to suck it back. Pull the string. Look at that. That's the closest you've come to making a nice little eagle on a par 4 there.
I would have lost my mind. It's for the best that didn't happen.
2-foot putts all day long.
All right.
She's throwing darts out there. Look at the improvement already.
Yep.
We're sitting at 17 after 17 after 17. We've got a par 5 next with a chance to go to minus 19.
I am nervous right now. Like full on nervous. My palms are sweating. Nervous. I really. Yep. There's no vomit on the sweater already, though, so that's exciting.
I'm a little nervous about this drive.
Okay.
All right. We're good. Oh, there's nothing we can do about it now. The ball's in the air.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Stay right. Stay right. Oh, no. Stop, ball. Good draw weight. All right, we're good. We're good.
We're okay.
You stressed me out. All right, so let's set the stage here.
You're stressing me out.
We're on hole 18. Here's your approach shot. Get it within an easy putt range, and you're going to win this tournament with a minus 19.
Oh my god. I can't handle this pressure. This is why I talk about sports and don't play them. Are we going
You're good kind of where you are there. I wouldn't touch it. But let's just...
Don't touch it.
Let's just move it like up and to the left a little bit, because the wind is going to make you land in a spot different from where you're aimed, right? So if we just move it, like, see those little rings that are around where you're landing, the white and the green ones? We want to move this one like about a ring and a half in the direction the wind's coming from. So if we zoom in a little bit, and then we can move it just about a ring and a half. One like those little tiny rings. Yeah, so just move it like up to the northwest, like an 11 o'clock position, just like a little bit. Like, I don't know, I'm all delayed here, but I'm gonna go ahead and trust you that you've got this.
Feels like it's at 11 o'clock. But all
right, you got this.
I'm so nervous.
Amanda Renner for the win. Can she hit ultimate shot with the pressure? That headwind's gonna kill it. She went a little overpower there, but look at this. Knocks it to what, 3.5, 5.5 feet. That's all you gotta do. You gotta hit a 6-footer for the win. It's in the hole! And with that, Minus 19 through 18. That's the end of the round here at Torrey Pines. Amanda, how does it feel?
For the first time ever, I am walking off Torrey Pines feeling satisfied, not beaten down, not demoralized. I'm feeling great right now. I'm feeling really good. How are you feeling?
Did you ever... It was an emotional roller coaster. Absolutely. Did you ever think you would feel nervous playing a mobile golf game?
Yes, because I'm one of the most competitive people you'll ever meet in your entire life. As my friend Michelle Wee said to me, and I am name dropping her for this sole comment.
Oh, my friend
This is what she
Michelle.
told me. Yeah. You are overly competitive with only moderate abilities. And that is demoralizing coming from someone like Michelle Wee. So I'm going to screen grab this and show her that I finished first. And finally, my competitive juices paid off.
All right, everybody. Well, we saw it there. Amanda Renner, minus 19 at Torrey Pines. What a performance from we'll call you a rookie, an amateur. That was absolutely outstanding.
Thank you. You can call me whatever you want. All I know is I'm a winner today, and that's all I care about.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So the challenge has been set. Minus 19 is the score to beat. So go out there. You're going to play hole for hole with her. You're going to see every shot she took, even a couple little oopsies there on the back nine with the putting. So there's your chance to make up those shots, and we'll see you out there.
Yep, good luck to everyone competing against me. I mean, I hope you don't beat me, but give it your best shot. See you out there.